You know, every single second, your body is making a choice. Is it going to burn the sugar from your last meal for quick, easy energy? Or is it going to tap into your massive fat reserves for fuel? Well, it turns out that a simple 30-minute walk, done in a fasted state, doesn't just nudge that choice in the right direction, it basically activates what some are calling a biological cheat code.
So that brings up a really important question. Are you leaving one of the most powerful metabolic weapons you have completely on the table? I mean, if you're already doing some fasting, but not adding this one little habit, you might be missing out on the biggest rewards.
And look, that might sound like an exaggeration, but it's really not. According to some of the leading metabolic researchers out there, this exact combination, quote, detonates a metabolic bomb that unlocks a level of energy and fat burning that most people just, well, they never even get close to experiencing. So let's break down exactly how this works.
Okay, so it all starts with understanding this fundamental thing happening inside you called the metabolic switch. Think of it as the master control that decides what your body is using for fuel at any given moment. Here's a simple way to think about it. Your body has two main fuel tanks. The first one runs on sugar, or glucose, from the food you eat. It's great for quick energy, but that tank is tiny. It only holds about 2,000 calories. Now the second tank, that's your body fat, and it is massive. After about 12 to 16 hours without food, your body is literally designed to flip a switch and start using that second tank.
But here's the kicker, and this comes from a major 2023 study in cell metabolism. Most of us never really let that switch get flipped all the way. We end up stuck in what they call metabolic limbo. We're not really burning sugar efficiently, we're not burning fat efficiently, we're just kind of stuck, feeling tired, foggy, and hungry. But what if you could do more than just flip the switch? What if you could hit the turbo button?
And this is where we meet the real hero of our story today, a super powerful enzyme called AMPK. This, right here, is the key to understanding why fasted walking is so ridiculously effective.
So what is AMPK? Well, picture it as a sensor. When it detects that your cellular energy is getting low, which happens when you're fasted, it basically sounds the alarm. It sends an urgent message to your entire body that says, hey, we need fuel right now. Start burning body fat.
A great way to think of it is like this. AMPK is the master conductor of your entire metabolic orchestra. You know, fasting alone kind of gets the orchestra on stage, and exercise on its own tells them to start playing. But when you put them together, fasting plus walking, that's when the conductor steps up, and you get this incredible symphony of fat burning and energy production.
And this isn't just a nice idea, we've got the hard data. A really groundbreaking study from the University of Copenhagen found that people who walked while fasted had 4.7 times higher AMPK activation than people who just fasted and sat still. That's not a small tweak, that is a massive difference. We're talking about the difference between a little campfire and a full-blown furnace.
But wait, it actually gets even better. Once AMPK is activated, it does something truly amazing. It triggers what's called mitochondrial biogenesis. Now, in plain English, that means it tells your body to build more cellular power plants. More mitochondria means you can produce more energy, you have more endurance, and your metabolism runs hotter even when you're just sitting around. Okay, so the benefits don't even stop with AMPK. What fasted walking does is it orchestrates this hormonal masterpiece inside your body. It creates the absolute perfect environment for changing your body composition for the better.
First up, let's talk insulin. When insulin is high, it's like a locked door on your fat stores. You can't access them. Now, fasting lowers insulin, which is great, but fasted walking, it completely demolishes it. A Harvard study showed insulin levels drop a whopping 62% more in fasted walkers. This is literally the key that unlocks the vault to all your stored body fat. Next, you've got adrenaline. That gentle walk triggers just a mild release of it. It's just enough to switch on these enzymes that act like a demolition crew for your fat cells. They literally start breaking down stored fat and releasing it into your bloodstream so your body can use it for immediate fuel. And finally, we have the real holy grail, growth hormone. A 2023 study in Nature Aging found that fasted walking can cause growth hormone to spike by up to, get this, 2,000%. This is the magic ingredient that makes this whole process so powerful. It tells your body to burn fat for fuel while at the same time protecting your precious lean muscle. It's the ultimate win-win. So we've covered the body pretty thoroughly, but the benefits do not stop at your neck. Honestly, what this simple habit does for your brain might be even more impressive.
This isn't just about a physical transformation. It is a profound mental one.
So when you're in that fasted walking state, your liver starts pumping out ketones. And unlike the jittery, up and down energy you get from sugar, ketones are like the smooth, high-octane premium fuel for your brain. This is exactly why a UCLA study found participants reporting a 73% improvement in focus and a 58% boost in their mood. It's like you're finally running on clean-burning fuel, and that mental fog just lifts.
But the benefits go way beyond just feeling good in the moment. We need to talk about something called BDNF. It stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and scientists have this simple, perfect nickname for it: Miracle Grow for your brain.
So get this. Fasted walking can boost your BDNF levels by up to 300%. That is absolutely profound. BDNF strengthens the connections between your brain cells, it helps you grow new ones, and it's been directly linked to a lower risk of things like cognitive decline and even Alzheimer's. So you're not just clearing your head for today, you're literally building a fortress to protect your brain for the future.
Okay, so we know the what and we know the why. But there is one last critical piece to this whole puzzle, the real secret weapon, and that is the when. It turns out that for this, timing is absolutely everything.
See, your body runs on this internal 24-hour clock, and that means there is an optimal window to do this. Between roughly 6 and 9 a.m., your natural wake-up hormone, cortisol, is at its absolute peak. So when you line that up, the natural cortisol peak, with your fasted state, and a gentle walk, you create what researchers are calling a metabolic trifecta. It is the perfect storm for burning fat. If you wait till the afternoon or evening, you've just flat out missed that powerful biological window.
So the most important part is making this real and actionable. So here it is, a simple 2-week challenge, just 30 minutes every morning. Make sure you're fasted, water's totally fine. And here's a key part, no distractions, no music, no podcasts, just walk. Why? Because this is your time to think, to let your brain, now fueled by ketones and swimming in BDNF, just work its magic. An MIT study on this exact protocol. Participants reported an 89% jump in energy and a 67% drop in cravings. I mean, the results really do speak for themselves. So, after seeing all the science, from turbocharging your AMPK engine to creating a hormonal masterpiece and literally rewiring your brain, the only real question left is this: are you ready to flip the switch?